Hello, and welcome to the Bedtime Adventure Club, a cozy place where sleepy stories come to life and little dreamers are invited to gently drift off into magical worlds. I'm so glad you're here. If you enjoy tonight's adventure, be sure to follow and subscribe so you never miss a new bedtime story. New episodes are released every week, soft, sweet, and made just for your little one. Now, let's get cozy. Take a deep breath in and let it out slowly. Good. Are you ready for tonight's adventure? Let's begin. Episode 2, Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Once upon a time, nestled at the edge of a peaceful green forest, there stood a little cottage made of wood and stone. It had a bright blue door, flower boxes under the windows, and a gentle puff of smoke curling up from the chimney. This cozy home belonged to a very special family, the Bear family. There was Papa Bear, who was tall and strong with a warm, rumbling voice. Mama Bear, who wore a soft apron and made the best porridge you could ever imagine. And their little one, Baby Bear, who loved to bounce and ask questions and sing to the birds. One chilly morning, Mama Bear was cooking their favorite breakfast, a pot of creamy golden porridge. Said Papa Bear, sniffing the air. It smells just right. Not yet, Mama Bear laughed. It's still too hot. So, while their porridge cooled, the Bear family decided to go for a short walk in the forest. They strolled beneath tall pine trees and listened to the rustle of leaves and the songs of the birds. Baby Bear skipped along, chasing sunbeams and asking, "Do squirrels eat porridge too?" Now, not far from the forest edge, a curious little girl named Goldilocks was out for a morning walk of her own. She had golden curls that bounced when she walked and eyes full of wonder. Goldilocks loved exploring. She looked for butterflies, tiptoed across stepping stones, and followed paths that twisted and turned like sleepy rivers. As she wandered deeper into the forest, something caught her eye. A little cottage with a blue door and flower boxes. She paused. "What a lovely place," she whispered. "I wonder who lives here." She gently knocked on the door. Knock, knock, knock. No answer. She peeked in the window and saw a tidy table with 3 bowls of something warm and steamy. Her tummy gave a little rumble. She pushed the door gently open, just a little, and stepped inside. Inside the cottage, it was warm and cozy. The wooden floors creaked under her feet, and everything smelled like cinnamon and honey. She saw the 3 bowls of porridge sitting on the table. Goldilocks was hungry. She took a little spoonful from the first bowl. "Too hot," she said, fanning her tongue. She tried the second bowl. "Too cold." Then she tried the third bowl. Just right. And before she knew it, she had eaten the whole bowl. Feeling full and a little sleepy, Goldilocks looked around and saw 3 chairs by the fireplace. She sat in the first chair. "Too hard." She tried the second. "Too squishy." Then she curled into the third, the tiniest one of all. Or just right. But just as she got comfy, crack, the little chair gave out with a creak and a tumble. Goldilocks giggled. "Oops." She rubbed her eyes. "I think I need a nap," she yawned. So she tiptoed up the stairs where she found a little bedroom with 3 beds. She climbed into the first bed. Oof, too high. Then the second. Too bouncy. Then she slid into the third bed, the smallest one, tucked in under a quilt with stars and moons stitched along the edge. Just right. And Goldilocks fell asleep. She dreamed of warm porridge, forest animals, and soft clouds floating through the sky. Not long after, the bear family came home. Papa Bear sniffed the air. "Someone's been tasting my porridge." Mama Bear looked closely. "Someone's been tasting my porridge too." Baby Bear gasped, "And someone ate all of mine." Then they saw the chairs. "Someone's been sitting in my chair," said Papa Bear. "Mine too," said Mama Bear. Baby Bear squeaked, "Someone broke mine." The bears tiptoed upstairs. Papa Bear saw his bed. "Someone's been lying in my bed." "So has someone in mine," said Mama Bear. Baby Bear tiptoed to his bed, peeked over the covers and whispered, "Someone's still here." Goldilocks slowly opened her eyes and saw 3 gentle faces looking at her. Not angry, just surprised. "Oh my," she gasped. "I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. I was just curious and tired and hungry." Mama Bear smiled warmly. "Next time, maybe knock and wait." Goldilocks nodded. "I promise." Papa Bear chuckled. "Would you like to stay for tea?" Baby Bear jumped up and down. "And story time?" Goldilocks smiled. "Yes, please." So they sat around the little table sipping sweet tea and laughing. And from that day on, Goldilocks always remembered the morning she found 3 bowls, 3 chairs, 3 beds, and 3 brand new friends. Thank you for listening to the Bedtime Adventure Club. If you and your little one enjoyed this story, please follow and subscribe so you don't miss next week's gentle tale. Until next time, sweet dreams.